Welcome back to Education Bench. If you are new here, subscribe now because this channel is built purely for ACCA students and aspirants who want straight, accurate, no-fluff information. Today we are covering how to start ACCA, from absolute zero, no prior knowledge of the process, to having your registration confirmed and your study plan ready. Everything you need, nothing you don't. Let's go. Why most beginners get this wrong. The number one mistake students make when starting ACCA is that they start studying before they finish setting up correctly. They download random notes from the internet, they join a coaching center, they open a textbook, and they haven't even registered with ACCA yet. They don't know which papers they qualify to skip. They don't know which exam session they're targeting. They don't know which variant of the tax paper applies to their country. They are studying in a vacuum, and that creates problems later that cost them time and money. The right way to start ACCA is structured and sequential. Do the setup first. Then study. This video gives you that sequence clearly. Step 1. Check your entry requirements. Before you register, confirm you meet ACCA's entry requirements because the entry route you use determines whether you get exemptions from early papers or whether you start from the very beginning. ACCA has two main entry routes. The standard entry route requires a minimum of 2 A-levels or equivalent and 3 GCSEs or equivalent in 5 separate subjects including English and mathematics. If you have a relevant bachelor's degree, in accounting, finance, business, economics, or a related field, you may qualify for exemptions from some or all of the applied knowledge papers and potentially some applied skills papers depending on your degree content and the university you attended. ACCA has a full exemption calculator on its official website at accaglobal.com where you enter your qualification and your institution, and it tells you exactly which papers you are exempt from. Use this before you register. Do not guess. Students who register without checking the exemption calculator sometimes pay exam entry fees for papers they were never required to sit. Step 2. Register on ACCA. Once you know your entry route and your exemption position, you register. Go to myacca.co.uk, that is the official ACCA student portal. Click on Register and follow the process. You will enter your personal details, your educational background, your identity documents, and your prior qualifications if you are claiming exemptions. You will pay the initial registration fee. Check the current fee on the ACCA website because it updates, and quoting a specific number here risks being outdated. You will also pay the first year's annual subscription fee at registration. Once registered, you receive your ACCA student number. This number is your identity within the ACCA system for the entire duration of your qualification. Keep it. You will use it for every exam entry, every correspondence with ACCA, and every interaction with your employer's finance team when they verify your student status. Step 3. Understand the qualification structure. Now that you are registered, understand exactly what you have signed up to complete. ACCA has 3 levels. The first is Applied Knowledge, 3 papers, BT which is Business Technology, MA which is Management Accounting, and FA which is Financial Accounting. These are the foundational papers, and they are delivered as on-demand computer-based exams, meaning you can sit them at an approved CBE center at almost any time of year rather than waiting for a specific exam session. The second level is Applied Skills, 6 papers, LW which is Corporate and Business Law, PM which is Performance Management, TX which is Taxation, FR which is Financial Reporting, AA which is Audit and Assurance, and FM which is Financial Management. These papers are session-based, March, June, September, and December, and they are significantly more demanding than the Applied Knowledge papers. The third level is Strategic Professional, 4 papers in total, 2 compulsory papers which are SBL Strategic Business Leader and SBR Strategic Business Reporting, and 2 optional papers chosen from 4 options which are AFM Advanced Financial Management, APM Advanced Performance Management, ATX Advanced Taxation, and AAA Advanced Audit and Assurance. You also need to complete the Ethics and Professional Skills module, which is an online module available through the ACCA platform, and you need 36 months of relevant work experience documented through performance objectives. All 3 exams, ethics module, experience, must be completed for full membership. Step 4. Choose your starting paper and exam session. If you have no exemptions, you begin with BT. If you have partial exemptions, you begin at whatever your first non-exempted paper is. For applied knowledge papers, BT, MA, FA, you can book your exam on demand through the ACCA website by finding an approved CBE center near you and selecting an available date. You do not need to wait for a formal exam session. For applied skills and strategic professional papers, you need to enter a specific exam session, and the entry window opens several months before the session. Missing the entry deadline means waiting for the next session, which is a 3-month delay minimum. Know your target session and enter it on time. ACCA's Exam Planner tool on MyACCA helps you map out which papers you plan to sit in which sessions across the coming year. Use it actively. Step 5. Get your study materials. ACCA approves specific publishers for study materials. The two main ones are Kaplan and BPP. For every paper you sit, you need 2 materials from your approved publisher, the study text and the revision kit. The study text is the main learning resource. The revision kit is a bank of exam standard practice questions with answers. Do not buy the study text alone. The revision kit is not optional. Exam practice is how ACCA papers are actually passed, not passive reading of theory. ACCA also publishes free resources on its own website, including past exam questions, examiner reports, and technical articles. Examiner reports are particularly valuable because they tell you directly what mistakes students made in previous sittings and what the examining team expected. Read the examiner report for your paper before you sit it. Step 6. Build your study plan. A study plan is not a vague intention to study regularly. It is a specific document that maps your available study hours per week against the content of the paper you are preparing for and the date of your exam. For applied knowledge papers, plan for 6 to 8 weeks of preparation if you are starting with no prior background in that subject area. For applied skills papers, plan for 10 to 14 weeks. Divide the syllabus into topics. Assign topics to weeks. Allocate the final 2 to 3 weeks purely to revision and past paper practice. Protect your study time in your schedule the way you would protect a work commitment or a medical appointment. ACCA students who study reactively, picking up the books when they feel like it and skipping sessions when life gets busy, consistently underperform compared to students who treat study time as non-negotiable. The plan does not need to be perfect. It needs to exist, and it needs to be followed with reasonable consistency. Step 7. Register your employer and start experience early. This is the step that almost every new student delays, and it costs them time at the end of the qualification. The 36 months of practical experience required for ACCA membership does not begin accumulating from the day you pass your last paper. It accumulates from the day you start working in a relevant role, even if that is before you have passed a single paper. If you are already working in a finance, accounting, or business role, register your employer on MyACCA now and start logging your performance objectives now. If you wait until after you finish all 13 papers to start thinking about the experience requirement, you are adding 3 years to your journey to membership that could have been running in parallel with your studies. The experience and the exams are designed to run simultaneously. Use that design. What to expect in the first 3 months? Your first 3 months as an ACCA student set the tone for the entire qualification. If you begin with structure, consistency, and the right materials, you build momentum that carries you through harder papers later. In your first 3 months you should complete at least one applied knowledge paper, ideally BT or MA, and have a second one in preparation. You should have your MyACCA profile fully set up, including your exemption claims if applicable, your exam entries confirmed, and your study materials purchased. You should have read at least the first examiner report for the paper you are sitting. You should have attempted at least one full mock exam under timed conditions before your first real sitting. Students who do all of this in their first 3 months are statistically more likely to pass their early papers, build confidence, and maintain momentum through the applied skills level where the real difficulty begins. That is how you start ACCA, correctly, sequentially, and with no wasted time or money. Check your exemptions before you register. Register on MyACCA. Understand the full structure. Choose your first paper and exam session. Get the study text and the revision kit. Build a real study plan. And register your work experience from day one. If this video gave you a clear starting point that you didn't have before watching it, share it with someone else who is trying to figure out how to begin, because this information will save them months of confusion. Subscribe to Education Bench and hit the bell, because this channel covers every paper, every level, and every stage of the ACCA journey in exactly this depth. I'll see you in the next one.